What's up there, everybody? How y'all doing today? This is the New York Stinking Sports Entertainment Podcast number 2.
2, baby. 2 for your mistakes. 2 for your mistakes. Isn't that what Chisel says?
Yeah, 2 for your mistakes. But I'm saying 2 because it's 1, 2, and he kicks out. So what's going on, everybody? With my man Michael Anthony Fitness.
That's right.
Gig economy.
And also, too, y'all probably going to see us after the live, but we'll put it in the eye. We're going to be going live this evening as well. We'll put it in the eye so y'all can check that out if you're watching this after y'all seen the live or before.
All right. So a couple of special shout outs right quick to everybody. Number 1, happy Black History Month out there to everybody out there. And number 2, rest in peace to Lanny Poffo, which is Macho Man's brother.
Oh,
he passed away this week. So rest in peace, the Genius. Some of my older wrestling fans know who the Genius is. I remember first as Leaping Lanny Poffo back in the day. Then he became the Genius. He had a podcast. He was very articulate in his words and everything. So rest in peace to Leaping Lanny Poffo, the Genius. All right, Michael, you got anything you want to plug or anything you want to say?
Just check out my 2 channels, MAF GigiCon for your GigiCon experience. If you want to learn about the GigiCon, and also MAF Reactions, where both of us will also be doing some work over there as well, where the New York Stinking Giant fan will make appearances like I do for his podcast every once in a while. And as soon, the New York Stinking Giants fan's gonna be doing stuff on his own soon.
Yeah, that's the plan. Like I said, we're trying to grow.
But we're still gonna be doing our weekly podcast.
Yes, we are definitely gonna do that. Like I said, anything y'all want to do, let me know. Comment. And you can always subscribe, do the Hulk Hogan leg drop. You can do the Macho Man elbow off the top rope. And you could do one of my favorite moves, do the perfect plex.
Oh no.
Do the perfect plex and hit the subscribe button. And also hit the like button up there. Like my channel. My channel.
It should be the people's elbow.
Okay. We'll call it the rock bottom. Somebody already said they used the rock bottom to subscribe already. We don't want to use look, Macho Man's elbow.
Or is it the Twisted Solar?
No. Macho Man's elbow is the best elbow. Get the people's elbow out of here.
Or is it the Twisted Solo?
Whatever. You can even do the Umaga Spike and hit the like button. So whatever favorite move you want to do, just make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. So we're going to talk about a few things today. We're going to start off with last night's Smackdown. All right, for those of you all, like I said, I don't go in particular order. I'm just going to go off the cuff and remember some of the stuff that I saw. So let's go to the main storyline, which was the best storyline.
Let's start off with the first part, though. Where was Jey? He already said he wasn't going to show up. We already commented on that. He already went on Instagram and said he wasn't going to show up. So what's going to happen with the tag team match?
Well, supposedly, based off of what happened last night, Braun Strowman and Ricochet are going to be fighting for the tag team belts next week on SmackDown,
which I think was wrong decision.
Well, they did what they were supposed to do.
It should have been Imperial.
They lost. Yeah, but
it makes more sense for them to.
It does make more sense, but I'd rather for them to go up against the Viking Raiders than to go up against Braun Strowman and Ricochet. Because we know that even if Jey does show up next week, 9 times out of 10, the Usos are going to win.
But the question is it for the Universal tag? Is it for the unified titles, or is it for SmackDown titles? Because it was very confusing last night which ones they're going to put on the line.
I think once WrestleMania, like I said, the rumor mill, is that they're trying to split the titles. I think it's been about a year for both, for Roman and the Usos. It's about time. It's getting a little stale. It's about time for them to split the titles up. So my thing would be, if they do win, we talking about Strowman and Ricochet, it would be for the SmackDown tag team belts. I would definitely do that. And then maybe for WrestleMania, if we know that Roman's going to beat Sami Zayn, excuse me.
They already spoiled it because it says the unified titles.
Yeah, they're going to. I think they're going to end up keeping Roman on to WrestleMania. So I'm thinking.
He probably, but the other question I have too is, because they're doing that match, and I saw it on another podcast, which one would you rather see though? Roman Reigns versus Sami, or Roman versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania? Because they're both good. They're both going to be good matches.
They're both going to be good matches. But like I said,
it's which one you would rather see?
Roman's going to win. I mean, why? Roman's going to win. I mean, it'd be different if I knew Roman was going to lose. Which one would he rather lose to?
Probably Cody.
Right. He's not losing to Sami because Meltzer, everybody knows about Meltzer. Dave Meltzer says Sami Zayn is not worthy of being face of the company. So they already know that Cody is portrayed to be the face of the company if he was to win the belt.
Well, he has experience being the face of the company in AEW.
Right. So then I would rather see Roman go against Cody because Cody has a better chance of winning the championship. So I would rather see Roman versus Cody versus Roman versus Sami. So I think that was the main thing about SmackDown on last night. So we already know and got it confirmed that it's Roman versus Sami in Montreal.
His hometown.
In his home country. So that one thing got confirmed. Then another thing that kind of peed me off was Charlotte freaking Flair. So her and Sonya Deville had a cheesy match.
Yeah, from what I saw, it was.
Match wasn't even worth watching. But my beef is, she been back about a month, and out of the blue, she shows up, beats Ronda, gave her the title. Now, the last time we heard from Charlotte Flair was, some of you all, was probably the summertime when she married Andrade.
That's right.
So how's she been gone for damn near 6 months? Shows up one night, and now she's the champion, and then she's headlining WrestleMania against Rhea Ripley.
I mean, that would be a good match, but
I'm saying she ain't done nothing.
But they rushed it.
But she ain't done nothing. What has she done in the last 6 months that warrants her to win and be the women's champion? What warrants that? Somebody out there, help me, help you, and help me understand. I don't get it.
Ronda Rousey was getting stale.
But okay, I don't mind. I don't mind. Stale. But at least she's been doing stuff. She's been doing stuff.
But she's been getting stale.
Sonya Deville has been doing stuff. I mean, Rhea Ripley has been doing stuff. I mean, these people have done stuff and deserve to win the championship.
And the other thing, too, is Natalya winning the match to go into the Elimination Chamber.
Well, that's more of experience, because I think most of the girls in there don't really have experience. I think that's more of an experience factor, and to make the women's match look good. That's what I think Natalya is in there for. That's what I'm thinking Natalya is in there for. So like I said, let me know what you guys think about Charlotte Flair being the champion and headlining WrestleMania within 30 days. I mean, come on. Come on. She wasn't even in the Rumble. I mean, give me the Rumble at least. Come on.
I don't mind it as much because I did not like Ronda Rousey. She was just given the title.
So was Charlotte.
Yeah, but at least Charlotte has done something.
They done favored her for so long
because they wanted.
And I'm sick of it.
They want her to be the next female Ric Flair. That's all it is.
God.
Ric Flair had 19.
I'm so sick of her favoritism. You talking about politics and favoritism?
But the thing is, though, Ric Flair had 19 titles world titles that they count.
Okay,
but he really had like 23.
When did he ever walk in? Even when he left WCW to go to WWE,
he won the
Royal Rumble. Thank you. She wasn't doing anything. No Royal Rumble, no nothing. She just walked in, smashed Ronda Rousey, and won the title. Ran in the stands, and all of a sudden she's headlining WrestleMania. Come on, man.
I mean, Ric Flair did come with the title,
right? But he done something
because of the dispute that they had because what they did was because of WWF at the time.
Mm-hmm.
They took the NWA title and they held it for hostage.
Well, no, that's what Flair. That's when Flair left WCW.
No. This was back in the day. That's
right,
why.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why they started doing it. Or you pay a deposit once you won the championship.
That's what happened.
So when you lose the championship, you give it back.
That's what Flair did in WCW. He was like, I'm not doing that.
No, he gave it.
He finally gave it back. But at first he was like, I'm not doing that.
And then they had some. Then had the tag. Then they turned the tag team title into the fake prop.
Right. So yeah, I remember that. So yeah. So that y'all, like I said, help me with this one. Then we had a stupid NASCAR race between Dominic and Rey Mysterio. What is this?
Was it? I didn't see that part of it, but was it just as bad?
It was horrible.
Was it just as bad as that concert?
It was horrible because they was, arguing, blah, blah, blah. I can beat you. You can beat me. You a has-been, da-da-da. They jump in the car.
They should have had them fight at WrestleMania.
So, which I think is going to happen.
Yeah, it should.
So,
it should happen at WrestleMania.
Rey Mysterio, winning the majority of the race. 90% of the race. Then all of a sudden at the last second, Dominic passes him. And then they all get the fighting at the end again. I'm like, did y'all really waste my time?
Of course they did.
Did you waste my time? Stop wasting my time. Stop wasting my time on stupid stuff. Now, I wish you just go ahead and set Dominic and Rey up. Maybe do a mask versus mask or something. Just give me a stipulation and let it be done and over with.
That's what they should do. But they're not.
I'm so sick of them too. So then we had the what do we have? The Viking Raiders. We had the Viking Raiders, and we had Viking Raiders and the Brawling Brutes. Now you wrestled last night. So the Viking Raiders,
they're boring.
No. They look powerful and impressive.
But their gimmick is boring, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I wouldn't put them as the Viking Raiders. I wouldn't do the Viking Raiders thing anymore. I think that's really old. I think you need to change them up a little bit.
Yeah, because his wife is back too.
Well, I don't know who that girl is.
No, that's the smaller of the two's wife.
Oh, okay. See, this is when this NXT stuff comes in, and I don't watch NXT.
She was there before. She got fired. And then that's one of Triple H's brought her back.
Oh, one of Triple H's bring them back?
Yeah. But she's more of, she doesn't wrestle. She's more like the manager of the group.
Oh, what is it, Leonze or manager or whatever. They got a different name from female managers out there. So
but she can wrestle though.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen she ain't getting in the ring and do nothing. She just sits out there looking like a deer.
But she's more of the manager of the group.
Okay.
It's her.
All right. Well, hey, what can I say? What can I say about that? So then I was listening to a podcast today. There might be teasing Seth and Logan Paul for WrestleMania. Because if you remember when we talked about it last week, was that Logan Paul threw over Seth Rollins. And, Logan was talking trash. And then Seth on Instagram came back and was talking trash.
Oh, like always.
So I think they might be they're setting it up for a lot of cool matches on paper.
Now, yeah.
But let's just see if it comes to reality and what it's going to look like and how they're going to wrestle.
Now the other thing you sent it to me this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Did the Fiend and LA Knight have another match?
Well,
a dark match.
It was a dark match after. It was a dark match. It was a dark match.
No, we don't need no more dark matches.
You know what? It was a dark match, and
we don't need another dark match.
Oh my God! It was a dark match after Smackdown. So they did the entrances and everything, and then they come out there, and it was a no DQ or anything goes or whatever.
The match that should have happened
right, exactly. So, it was about a good 7-minute match. So, LA Knight was beating him up. Then, Bray was no selling. Then LA Knight brings out the table, and then Bray gets up because he was beating him down. He gets up, does a mandible claw. And Mandible claws him through the table. 1, 2, 3. Match is over. I'm like, huh? What is that?
Don't tell me.
Really, bro?
No. There's rumors, and I told you this. I can't confirm or deny it, but there's rumors that Joseph Park, former TNA Abyss, had something to do with that match at Royal Rumble.
Well, I mean, he used to be in silly matches like this, so it wouldn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't either.
It does not surprise me at all.
What's that one match they was in? Monsters Ball.
Yeah, See,
they're trying
to bring all this TNA crap back.
What is it? Basically a hardcore street fight, but before the match, you have to be in a dark room for 24 hours.
What is this, man? What is this gimmicky stuff, man? I mean, it's. I rather the way it's going. I'm liking that Triple H is back.
Well, there's another rumor.
Uh-oh.
I saw this today.
What's that?
Vince McMahon only came back to sell the company.
That's true.
No. That's true. No. But after they sell the company, he's stepping down.
That's true. That was his whole purpose of coming back.
So it's only temporary.
Yeah, that was the rumor.
What the new owners do of WWE,
because the rumor was that he was supposed to. If it was supposedly Saudi Arabia was supposed to buy it,
but that's not confirmed.
But if Saudi Arabia was going to get the company, they was going to keep Vince. That was a rumor.
But now
I think now if they go to like Disney or Fox or USA or whoever wants to buy it, right, or whoever is getting it now, they're going to make sure that Vince is not involved.
Well, AEW wants to just merge it with AEW and to be done with it.
But I don't think Vince McMahon is going to sell it to AEW. That's the last thing he would want to do. It's almost like doing a WCW thing all over again. No, he's not doing that. No.
Of course he's not.
He's not going to do that at all. He's definitely not going to do that at all.
You see what happened to Ring of Honor so far?
Oh, they talking about putting Ring of Honor on TV at the end of the month. Then they're supposed to have a big pay-per-view in March. So Tony Khan is doing something with Ring of Honor. He's not leaving it out there, which I'm surprised.
I'm going to be interested what they're going to do with the Ring of Honor tag titles in honor of Jay Briscoe.
I want to see what they do with the tag titles too.
They'll probably have a tournament because I saw something online that they were New Beginnings. I don't remember what company it's from, but they're dedicating that pay-per-view to Jay Briscoe, the whole pay-per-view.
Oh, okay. Well, shout out to them, and like I said, rest in peace, Jay Briscoe.
It might be Ring of Honor, New Beginning, or New Japan. I'm not sure which one.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let me see. Trying to think what else happened on SmackDown. They lay up the SmackDown.
I think that's about it. It wasn't much to write home to.
It wasn't really much to really look at and deal with.
But one thing I want to talk about before we do end the podcast and get ready for our live stream is Darby Allin versus Samoa Joe.
Yes, for the TNT belt.
That was...
They was killing each other, man. It was brutal. Darby Allin.
Yeah, Darby Allin is
God, this dude, he must be elastic, rubber man, because he's doing high risk moves and he's going to kill himself.
Of course he is, but he's
going to kill himself.
He don't care.
I mean, you got to, man. He's young. He's young.
And he's tiny.
And then think about this, though. We were talking about Hulk Hogan and his back surgeries. Do you know how he mostly got those
because
back problems?
The leg drop.
The weakest move in sports entertainment, and he has back surgery.
Yeah, because he's laying on his tailbone.
But you think about what Darby Allin is doing.
The coffin drop.
This dude, they done pulled out a sweatshirt with thumbtacks.
What? Say what?
A sweatshirt with thumbtacks.
Oh, my.
So he finds it under the ring. He throws the shirt on. It takes him about 2 minutes to put the shirt on because I guess the sleeves are inside out. So he finally puts it on.
2 minutes.
Then Tony Schiavone's like, he's better hurry up. He's taking too long. So then he just does the coffin drop. Boom. Then it was 1, 2, Samoa Joe kicks out.
Oh, come on.
Samoa Joe kicks out. I'm like, oh my God, I should have been over. So then, so then they pull the ring so you see the boards. Okay? So while they doing that, then Samoa Joe puts the shirt on Darby and, putting it all in his face and rubbing it all over his body and everything. And I'm like, ooh. So then, now towards the end of the match, Samoa Joe puts him on the rope, does the whatever his move is called, the Samoan Buster or something,
and he does Buster or something.
So yeah, the Pump Buster, whatever the Samoa Joe move is, y'all know what it is out there. Put it in the comments down below. So he does the move off the second rope onto the wood, onto the wood. You feel me? So he did that, and next thing you know, it was 1, 2, 3. All right, so Samoa Joe busted, bleeding, everything, and
so basically they're just trading. So he basically got the title back.
Samoa Joe got the title back, which to me, I like it. I like it. I don't want you to. I'm to the point now where Roman and the Usos, I don't want to see that. Switch the give it away, or not give it away, but let somebody else hold it for 3 months.
But.
Then, or maybe 6 months.
But Darby Allin even had the title for not even a month.
But he's the second time TNT champion. I mean, you already won it. It'd be different if it was the first time. When he had it the first time, I think he had it for like 3 or 4 months. So I mean, I like that part of it. I mean, I don't want to.
Sammy Guevara.
And then the thing about it,
Sammy Guevara had it for three times.
Right, but like I said, he didn't hold it longer than 6 months.
Yeah, because he was trading it back with Cody Rhodes.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And then Scorpion Sky, he was trading it with him.
I mean, give me that. Because I think it's more of a mid-card title anyway. And most of their stars that they're putting out there on AEW are mid-carders. You know what I mean?
So you comparing it to like the, let's see, the TBS title?
I would call it more of a TV title.
Because the TBS title, I think the champion of the TBS title needs to be elevated to be the women's champion.
Well, Jade, she's 50-0. Speaking of which.
Yeah, she needs to be women's champion. Give that title to somebody else.
She's 50-0.
She needs to challenge for the women's title.
But
she needs to
girl.
She needs to challenge for the women's title.
She would win it. I mean, she would win it. I don't have no problem with that.
But let somebody else, a true mid-carder in the women's division.
I mean, she beat Red Velvet too. And then her and Red Velvet was on the same side at one point.
I know they were.
And so now but to get her 50th win, she beat Red Velvet.
Her first match was against was her and Shaq versus Cody and Red Velvet.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be his wife, but I think she was pregnant at the time.
Yeah, she was.
So she
was
couldn't
pregnant.
actually fight the match. So she was the most one that looked like her, I guess.
Yeah, and then she had her daughter out there when she won, and she was crying. It was so sweet and so cute. Oh, she was crying.
But she just needs to forfeit the title.
She's not gonna do that.
No.
She's not gonna do that.
No. Forfeit the title and say I'm going to challenge for the women's title.
I think. Well, see, now the question is.
No, that's the best thing to do because
which title has more prestige, the women's title or the TBS title?
Probably TBS.
There you go. So then, technically, if she's got the most prestigious belt, why go after the women's belt if that's the most prestigious belt?
Go for the women's belt because that's
a second. According to you, that's a secondary belt.
Because no one cares about because was it Baker and her group? They have the title,
right? And then also, what's the girl's name? Paige. Girl, I forgot her. Yeah, Soraya something, whatever. She's a heel. Or
you know what they should do? This makes more sense. Have a title versus title match.
They should. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that, but I think Jade will kill him.
Oh,
Jade will kill him.
Of course.
But then I think that's the thing, though. It's like Goldberg all over again. They're trying to do like Goldberg, like she's invincible. So I mean, who can really beat her? Like she beat up what's the girl's name that used to be with Vicky? She beat her up.
Oh,
back in the day.
Nyla.
Nyla Rose. She beat up Nyla Rose. So I mean,
well, who's not beating Nyla Rose?
Exactly. I mean, who's the biggest challenge?
Nyla Rose should have been the first women's champion,
right?
But then yes, Ho or V, I don't know,
whatever, right?
Whatever Ho,
Kenny Omega's girl. I'm gonna call her KO's girl.
Well,
and they, oh my God, they made me mad. They made me mad. They won. They had Matt Hardy. They had Matt Hardy. Who was it? Matt Hardy, Ethan Page, and God, one of the other tag team. I wrote it down. Let me get it. Let me get it. I wrote it down.
On your notes.
Oh, let me get it. Okay, we got some more. It was Moxley. What is it? Who was the name? It was Jay, Samoa, Darby. We got Wardlow.
Yeah, Wardlow.
What the heck was it? It was Ethan Page. Isaiah Cassidy. So it was Matt Hardy, Isaiah Cassidy, Ethan Page versus the Young Bucks and Kenny O, and for the trios belt. That kicked off Rampage.
That those titles are so devalued.
Yeah,
they were devalued when they came in the building.
So all the elite do is super kicks, knee strikes, and the V trigger. That's it. They got 3 moves. 3 moves.
Mm.
What is this? What is this, y'all? What is this?
It's pathetic.
I still love AEW though. I ain't gonna lie. I still love AEW.
I'm more leaning to WWE.
Yeah, I am. I'm 49-50. I'm 49 AEW, 50
I'm just
WWE.
I'm just ready for somebody else to be the world champion and someone else be tag team champions. I'm ready. I'm ready in WWE. I'm ready.
Okay. I agree with you on that.
I'm not sold on those trio titles in AEW. I'm not sold on those titles.
Right. I'm not sold on those either. I would agree with you on the lot of titles. That title does not need to be in there at all. Even though they got a lot of factions. That's the one thing I'm noticing now in AEW. It's something like every time somebody comes out, they're in a faction. You know, they're in a faction. Some way, shape, or form, they're in a faction. So now,
because they got 10 from I forget the dude's name, but they got 10 now running with Andrade's faction that he started.
Yeah,
that's basically that was Matt Hardy's faction.
Yeah,
So it's like
they got so many factions out there. And then Swerve Strickland and brought in 2 cats. They a faction.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar wannabe, and then some dude that has his face all tatted up. Look like he just got released from Death Row.
Yeah, So it's
like, what?
It's crazy. A couple more things about AEW, then we're gonna jump off and do the live stream. Hangman Adam Page versus Moxley was this week. So, which was an awesome match in my opinion on Dynamite this week. They fought, they kicked each other's ass, and the finish was that Hangman was trying to go for the buckshot. So he tried to do the bulldog choke. If y'all know the bulldog choke, you know he holds him and then he leans back and he stands him up. So he ended up doing that. You know, he held him for like about a good 2 minutes. So then Moxley grabs him by the neck and pulled him down. Like he basically pulled him down in the shoulders. And it was 1, 2, 3, Moxley wins. So now, after the match, they both gave each other the middle fingers.
Of course they would.
And they was talking smack like, oh, that was a cheap win. That I don't want to go out like that and everything. And then your boy Claudio and Wheeler Yuta came out there and kind of separated them and all that. And then Hangman walked out the ring and, you know, you had the Claudio and Wheeler Yuta and Moxley all in the ring celebrating and all that. So that was, like I said, it was an awesome match, but the finish was trash. But I want them to set this up like, I want to do it like the way Kenny Omega and Moxley did it. Like, I want that match. Remember the match we seen, that you seen in Baltimore? Was it that? No, we saw it. Was it Baltimore or was it in DC?
Yeah, it was in Baltimore.
I want that kind of match
It
for them
was
too.
an unsanctioned match.
That's what I want for them. Because they are really PO'd at each other.
Now, I don't want the way that Moxley lost the title to Kenny Omega. That was some. And then what was that one match that they had where the exploding ring match?
Oh my God. That was
they had Eddie Kingston come at the end of the match try to save him, and they
covered him. Yeah, I remember they covered him up.
And it was so weak.
I was like, come on,
and then I forget who the other joke that was riding with them, but they were every week after that match they were talking about. They were just trashing the match.
Yeah, it was. I mean, come on, Tony Khan, come on. You got to do better than this, man. You got all them people up in there. You even got ex WWE people in there.
But they said something that they couldn't get that because of the permits that they need.
Yeah, I think Baltimore.
Kenny Omega and his guy, they were just out there. Just joking about that match every week.
Yeah.
After that for a good minute.
Yeah,
and they're trying to do something
that's crazy, man.
But they're trying to do something like they do in Japan.
Yeah, I see
but
that.
But it's like it doesn't compare. Does not compare at all.
That's crazy, man. Like I said, I just wish they give them a nice sanctioned or unsanctioned or a nice match to finally close this chapter, because they've been wrestling a couple of times and then Hangman got injured and he couldn't wrestle, so I want them to do maybe it's a pay-per-view, maybe it's on a Dynamite. I know it's not going to be on a Rampage because that would take the whole 2 hours.
Well, isn't Rampage only an hour?
Well, Rampage is only an hour. Dynamite is 2 hours, so maybe a pay-per-view.
Because they're not going to do it on their YouTube.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, they're not going to do that. So yeah, I want Hangman and Moxie to squash this and finish it once and for all. And then this is the last one we're going to talk about, and we're going to go do the New Japan thing.
Yeah.
So speaking of New Japan,
they're supposed to be having a show.
Supposed to have a show in DC,
April 15th on a Saturday, and I'm going. I know my buddy DJ is going, and hopefully you'll be able to join us.
We might go. I mean, like I said, it has to be good quality stuff. I don't watch MLW. I don't watch.
Well, when we watch this pay-per-view tonight, this free pay-per-view,
NXT, and I don't really watch Dark or the other one. So it's really got to catch me, and I got to really know some people. So hopefully, according to Mike, I'm supposed to know some of these people.
Well, on the pay-per-view, we're going to be watching the free pay-per-view to kind of promote the stuff that they're doing in the United States. You'll know some people, but this is similar to what you're going to see. Okay. When we go to the actual show.
So
and then they could talk. And then you could talk about it on your channel and give your thoughts on it.
Yeah. Well, I know next week on Dynamite, supposed to be Takeshita, which is a Japanese fighter, is supposed to be wrestling MJF.
Well, are you gonna live stream that on your channel?
I don't know. It's a possibility. Like I said, comments down below. So if you want me to comment, live stream, or whatever, that might be an option. We'll see.
I mean, it's only 2 hours, not like Raw where you're sitting there for 3 hours.
Well, yeah. So like I said, we'll see. So, we're gonna give y'all something to look forward to for next week for me to comment on. So we're gonna watch the New Japan.
I think next week gonna be. You might be on your own next week.
Yeah, I'll be on my own next week. So this will be we're going to watch this New Japan. I might say something tomorrow about New Japan and what I seen tonight. And then we'll see what this MJF and Takasha, whatever his name is. We'll see what that's about. And then we'll comment on Raw, Smackdown, AEW, and whatever else you want to talk about.
I gotta show you that video, and I want you to comment on it.
What's that?
But Sasha Banks' new finishing move is terrible.
Oh gosh,
it's like she put the person on his back, with on her back, like back to back, does some type of flip, like turns the person around and does some DDT. If I find that short, I'm gonna send it to you because that might be something for you to just give you do a short for your channel.
Oh my god!
But the finisher she's
so clumsy. She's clumsy.
When she practiced the finish, because it showed her actually practicing the finisher, and and then her actually doing it in a match. And what she did in the match, it looked terrible.
Oh my!
And everybody in the comments were clowning her for that new finisher.
Well, y'all, if y'all can get to it first, send it to me. So
Yeah, if I find it while we're watching New Japan.
yeah, so like I said, y'all send it to me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below.
If you want to do a reaction to it,
yeah, we can do that. Like I said, whatever, guys. Like I said, this is y'all channel. I mean, like I said, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for y'all motivating me to do this, I wouldn't be here. So whatever y'all want me to do, y'all, as long as it's legit stuff. And we're not going to get in trouble by YouTube.
You ain't going to get in trouble.
So let me know what y'all want me to do. So we about to get ready for this live stream here. So anybody that's watching this right after we post this, jump on over to the live stream. Hopefully that you'll be watching the live stream and I can recommend this to y'all while we doing the live stream.
But if you are watching this, which you probably will be after the live stream, links will be in the description down below, or in the eye somewhere, or even pin comment where you could go check out the live stream.
All right, again, guys, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and doing your favorite wrestling move to subscribe to the New York Stinking Sports Entertainment
Can you
Show.
Smell what the stinking sports entertainment is cooking?
Yo, love, peace, and hair grease, and we out.
Every single day, I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain